Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope you are all doing very well. So today's date is April the 6th. We're about 2 weeks away from the Bitcoin halving event, and I wanted to give you a very important update. So thank you very much for joining me. Today's a beautiful sunny day here in Istanbul, Turkey. I'm just chilling on my rooftop terrace with a beautiful view from the fourth floor overlooking the forest area. It's already 20 degrees here. So for those that are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for joining me. My name is Philakone. I used to be a mechanical engineer, but I decided to leave that world behind after I discovered cryptocurrency about 9 years ago. And I believe that it was the best decision that I've ever made in my life when it comes to professionally. And ever since then, I've been on this path to pursue crypto, to capitalize as much as possible, and to especially educate and catch the public up as well. So if you enjoy my content, please make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. So this is my first time I'll be updating you actually from my tablet. I'm using a Samsung S23 Ultra, and I bought it and never thought I would actually use it a lot, but it's been proven to be extremely handy. And I'm here to give you a 10-minute update today, so let's make sure we do not exceed that. So for those that are new to this bull market, welcome. I've been in 2 major bull markets and 2 major bear markets. I actually survived the first bear market. Thankfully, I sold around late January, February, got out just on time, which taught me a lot, and especially taught me the power of buying on dips and how bear markets perform. So in 2018, when there was a major bear market, the market was dipping a lot. I didn't go into the position nearly as much as I would have liked to, but because of that bear market experience, it brought me to the bear market experience of this year, right? So this is the second bear market experience that I have, which taught me to buy when there's consistently fear in the market and when the historical risk levels are also extremely low. So there's also the stock to flow ratio, which I showed you guys in the last video. That worked out to be incredibly well, where we see these charts leading up to the Bitcoin halving event. And there's a major bullish pattern that is forming right now. And these types of bullish patterns, they generally only form when you see it in the bull market, first of all, and especially at the top when it's consolidating. So the Bitcoin halving event is coming in about 2 weeks time, which is very close. So if this is your first bull market experience and you have not seen any type of price discovery phase yet, you are going to be in for quite a treat when the prices start to skyrocket and any coin that you choose in that particular sector. So in my opinion, the hottest sector is going to be AI, and also GameFi coins such as even Gala or Superverse or Beam or Immutable X. Those coins are my top picks, and I'm just going to briefly show you guys some of the coins that I have in my portfolio. So you can see here that I'm hot into GameFi and especially into AI coins as well, such as the layer 1 Near with AI integrated as well. So I'm huge into Near. It's actually my largest altcoin holding right now, next to Polkadot. And then in AI, I'm also heavily interested in RNDR, Arkham, Fetch AI, Tia, and Tau as well. And I do now carry a meme coin, Cock Inu. So there's other coins that I will be considering to add to my portfolio as well, such as Akash, Ocean, and Ajax. But those coins are at quite a high market cap already, so it's on the fence about that. But right now, I need to make you guys aware of a major bullish pattern that is forming. And I do apologize, by the way, for the lack of quality in this video compared to my normal ones when I'm on the computer. It's my first time using a tablet to update you guys, so it's a little bit more difficult and cumbersome. So right now, we're seeing this type of pattern. And if you take a look, it actually leads right into the Bitcoin halving time frame, which is around April the 20th. So when this type of pattern forms, in my opinion, it's generally bullish when we see it in a bull market. But of course, there's going to be that possibility of also dipping to the downside. Never discount that. In my opinion, if you are bullish with a bias longer term, such as how I am, where I believe that Bitcoin is going to start a major bull market rally after July, after the accumulation phase. But first of all, we have to deal with this pattern. Now this pattern does show a potential breakout to the upside, but keep in mind that history has shown us that after the halving, we've actually had also a drop to the downside. Okay, so we've seen in the past before that after the halving, there have been some substantial dips before. Okay, so we've seen that. I'm just going to show you guys a reference here very quickly, okay? So I apologize for it taking longer than normal here. So we've seen in the past that way back over here, there was a major dip that occurred, okay? I'm talking about in 2016. So the halving period was this white line, and then slightly after the halving period, in July of 2016, what we saw was a major dip. But regardless, if a major dip does occur, I would actually be quite happy. So after the end of this pattern here, it's going to align heavily with the timing of the Bitcoin halving. And if a drop does end up occurring, I'll be extremely happy because it's going to give me an opportunity to buy coins at a major discount. Because what we've seen so far, every single time there's been a Bitcoin halving event, whether a drop occurs or not, there's always been a major rally to the upside. So if a drop does happen, you should be extremely happy about it. And this is not financial advice, but the market will drop with Bitcoins dropping as well. And if that does occur, you have a once in a lifetime opportunity to finally get in at the best price possible. So in my opinion, it's in your best interest to be very curious about and aware especially of what the price point is at and how the price action is behaving, and also understand that we have made a major drop. So if there was a good time to get in, it would probably be that time if we do drop to the downside. So this pattern is incredibly strong. It's been holding since March the 13th, which is now almost a 1 month pattern. So actually we can say it held back from even March the 5th there. So we can say it's been holding for even a month already. But since we reached the all-time high, it was March the 14th. So we can say about anywhere from 3 weeks to a month, this pattern has been holding already. So be extremely aware of this. And when Bitcoin halving does reach near the end of this apex, an explosion could occur either way, to the top side or to the downside. Now, if somebody put a gun to my head and they said, Philakone, you got to make a guess, you have to make a prediction which way it's going to go, I'm probably going to have to guess to the upside, okay? I'm going to guess to the upside, and then after that, there could be the accumulation period, okay? But this is just a guess, if I was forced to guess, but the truth is, I really don't know. But what I do know is that I have cash on hand aside to buy on a further dip, as you should have as well. So in my opinion, the best strategy to employ would be one where, first of all, you have a long-term bias. Ask yourself, what is your long-term bias? Do you believe that Bitcoin is going to eventually go into a bull market sometime soon this year and next year? If the answer is yes, then regardless of if it drops or if it rallies to the upside, you should have a strategy. So my strategy is, if it rallies to the upside and if it breaks above this $74,000 high region, I'm going to buy further on strength. If it drops to the downside, which is what I would like more, I would like more of a retest to the downside, then I'm also ready to buy further as well. But are you short-term bearish? Are you medium-term bearish? It all depends on your overall strategy, how much risk you're willing to take on, and especially how much cash on hand as well for you to divide to dollar cost average. So make sure you're extremely aware of this. It's at the 9-minute mark already, so I'm gonna end this video. And guys, by popular demand, a lot of people have been asking me to create an investment course, so I decided to create one. I'm gonna sell it for about $100 only. It's gonna be super cheap and accessible to everybody. I'm already about a quarter done. We're gonna talk about the history of crypto, why it's really important, all the different sectors in crypto that are likely to be hot to invest in. We're gonna do a historical review of the previous bull market and bear market cycles as well, so we have an idea of how to predict future behavior. We're gonna also go over my $5 million portfolio, where I'm gonna talk to you about the categories and the sectors of crypto that I personally invest in. I'm going to talk to you about how to professionally manage an Excel spreadsheet as well. And I'm going to talk about all the different possible coins that you can invest in, and also the diversification of the portfolio, and especially how to manage the risk, how to enter as well, and especially how to sell and not be stuck in a position, and how to identify tops. So stay tuned. That's going to come out in about 2 weeks. I apologize once again for the quality of this update, because usually on the computer it's a lot better. Thank you for your time. If you enjoy these updates, let me know by just hitting the like button, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you later. Bye now.